Hello YouTube, this is GamerJames coming to you with a very, very strong classic, System Shock 2 by Looking Glass Studios, copyright 1999, almost 20 years old now, and you're still going to see it on the top of a lot of people's top 10 lists, top 20 lists, top 5 lists of some of the greatest games of all time, straight up there with the original Deus Ex, the original, I don't even know what else, for first-person shooters. But really good game, really solid survival horror, first-person shooters. One of the first ones to really bridge that kind of gap between multiple series genres. So I'm going to give you a little bit of the intro and maybe a little bit of the actual game and show you what it's all about. Maybe put a face to some of those reviews that you've seen in the past. So we're going to put on normal difficulty here.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine?
That's Shodan.
In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
That's a little curt, but essentially correct. Military. Science. Consumer. Try Optimum.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation.
Relicensed.
Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
That sounds good. Oh, what's this?
This is Dr. Louis Delacroix of the UNN Von Braun. We've been hijacked by an unknown force.
Hijacked?
Security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship. Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
That didn't sound good. Is this on the ship or what?
Welcome to the Ramsey Center
Okay,
UNN
so 4 years
recruitment
before
facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
Okay, so the basic gist of this game is, 40 years ago, a hacker took over an AI and basically removed her safety restrictions in return for some high-end cyber mods or whatever, because he wanted to be a super hacker. The end goal of that was she went nuts, thought she was a god, went through some serious megalomania, started killing or cyber-altering people in what she thought was perfect life until the hacker blew her up. Now this is years later, the Tri-Optimum Corp that made Shodan in the first place, apparently relicensed, is going in the future. Now this is 4 years before that.
Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street-level
Okay, sorry,
recruitment.
jeez. A little dramatic exposition here. Yeah, this seems like a safe technology. Ooh, every time I think I'm trying to slam my head into the freaking ceiling. Happy Noodle. Right down the street from the UNN Recruitment Center. Now, I am using a couple of visual mods, because, it is a 16, 17-year-old game.
Before you choose your career,
C3PO.
you'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the basic training center. When you're done with basic training, Proceed to the advanced training area.
No thanks. Basic training is basically how to pick up items, how to shoot. I know how to do
If
all
you've
that.
completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lessons
I'll skip the
provided.
boring tutorials here.
Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military. Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back. The shuttle will take you to a UNN orbital space station, where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
So basically I'm picking my class. I can be an OSA, which is like the Operational Secrecy Agency, or whatever. They're the psychics. I can be Marine and just be a gunner. Or that's where your stats start being slanted towards anyway. Or you can go to the Navy and be a hacker. Now since this is a game involved space travel and fighting a rogue AI, I'm going to take hacker so I can fight fire with fire. That was a quick transition, no loading screen or anything. Oof. Okay, I just got pushed out of an airlock, shoved forward there. Yeah, looking bored, looking into space. Now, like I said, I am using a couple visual mods, so I already know that guy does not look like how I remember. He looks much more like a human. People are pretty rubber men looking here. Year 1. Wow, that is really crisp. I can actually read that. Oh, hello, robot.
Welcome aboard the space station Chesapeake Bay, sailor.
Sir.
It looks like you've picked up some standard weapon skills at basic on Coronado Island. Now it's time for your tour of duty. Your tour will consist of 4 postings over 4 years. In this man's Navy, you're given a choice of 3 different postings a year. It's up to you to decide what kind of career you want to have, so choose wisely. Just approach a shuttle bay to receive a briefing on a posting. If you think that posting is right for you, head into that bay to accept the assignment.
That's pretty good control. I get to pick my posting as a first year fresh out of training guy. That sounds pretty generous to me. Wow, what's that? Vix vela tan inquista pax quin bello vela esquissimo sit potior. I can't read what it says there. Unlikely something. I wonder if that's just placeholder Latin I wasn't supposed to be able to read. People working. So yeah, I think this is, I'm just going to pick my starting stats by my original posting. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so I get 3 choices.
The UNN Lucille is looking for an ops training officer to learn the ship's navigation and data control systems. You'll get your feet wet with the high-tech systems, but also expect some heavy lifting.
So yeah, each one of these you can see in the top left there changes my stats.
The UNN Lucille is looking for an engineer's mate to help maintain the ship's core energy systems. There's some heavy lifting involved, sailor, but you'll learn your way around the high-tech equipment.
Okay, or...
The UNN Lucille is looking for volunteers for their military police detachment. Those sailors can get pretty rowdy on these year-long cruises, so you better not be afraid of a tussle.
Yeah, I ain't handling no sailors. Manhandling's for somebody else. Alright, I'll go ship's ops. Sounds like operations is probably a good fast track to
The
command.
UNN Lucille is looking for an ops training officer
Yes,
to learn
yes,
the
I
ship's
agree.
navigation and
I accept the license and terms of this agreement. There we go. See you later, suckers. Oh, okay, cool. Your tour of duty has concluded. You spent a productive year. Captain Mayer was pleased with your work, especially with the initiative you showed in physical training. A friendly ensign showed you some backdoors into the ship's primary data loop, and you spent your time off pumping good old-fashioned iron. Oh, excuse me, it's very late when I'm recording this. +1 hacking, +1 strength. Whoa, geez, they just shove you right at the airlock, don't you? So I jump forward. Year 2. I'm assuming Year 4 is going to be assigned to the Von Braun or whatever. Okay, so different ships this time. Carfax.
The UNN Carfax is undertaking a mission to examine a newly discovered Class B comet approaching the outer solar system. You'll likely pick up some useful skills working with the high-tech navigation systems aboard this newly commissioned heavy cruiser.
I don't know what cyber affinity is, but apparently that'll give me 2 of it.
The UNN Pierce is ferrying liberated political prisoners back home from their detention near Saturn. The Pierce has been assigned a detachment of Marines and needs sailors to load, administer, and maintain the arms on board the ship.
That sounds kind of cool.
Laverne, Florida hosts the Navy's premier tactical training school. While maybe not as respected as the Marines facility at Fort Bush, there's a lot to be learned here.
Fort Bush, like President Bush.
The UNN
Yeah, I'll go
Pierce
with
is
this one.
ferrying liberated political prisoners back home
Sure, I'll
from their
help
detention near
prisoners.
Saturn.
Oh, Lucy. I know I said I'd always love you, Lucy, but I'm leaving. What? Tour of duty aboard the UNN Pierce is concluded. Your tour was carried out with a hitch, except that one of the prisoners turned out to be a dissident spy. Before and after the excitement of his summary execution, you learned a fair amount of weapon maintenance from one of the lifers aboard. Summary execution? Oh, that's definitely a dystopia. Jeez, they just shove you right forward. So yeah, we publicly executed somebody on a prison ship. That sounds like a great thing. Marie Curie Research Facility.
The Navy's Marie Curie Research Facility on Aquinas 4 is currently conducting research on a new strain of spaceborne virus that killed 220,000 citizens of New Atlanta. To lift the quarantine, we must determine how the virus pierced the city's micronanite shielding.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. I'm working with viruses.
The Navy maintains a survival training school on the surface of Io, the third moon of Jupiter. Pros, there's no better way to improve stamina and survival skills. Cons, the 21.2% mortality rate.
20% mortality rate, so 1 in 5 cadets die?
The Navy strongly encourages every sailor to undertake some amount of zero-G training. A year at the Yamamoto space station in Earth's orbit will more than suffice.
Yeah, that sounds like the safer of the two. I'm not working with no viruses, and I don't want to get killed on Io. Do some zero-G training. That sounds nice and safe. Man, I can't believe how little I remember about this game. Your tour of duty at Yamamoto Station is concluded. You certainly weren't prepared for the events of this year. Captain Willits was never popular with his men, but you never expected half the crew to mutiny. Mutiny? The taut day spent regaining control of the ship which your captain lent you a grace and agility you never knew you were capable of. Well, that wasn't safe at all. Oh, what's this? Reassignment. Rickenbacker was the Navy ship. Soldier G65434-2. That's probably me. Oh, okay, so yeah, I signed on. Yeah, this will look great on my resume. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Shuttle A138. You have clearance for landing on the Von Braun in Shuttle Bay 2. Welcome aboard, soldier.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to a peaceful and uneventful journey. 5 months later. Tau Ceti 5. 67 trillion miles from Earth. Wow, that's a long way from home. What is it? Is that me waking up? Oh no, security camera. Okay, that's probably me in the tube. What is this? Some sort of tube? Some kind of worm next to a dead person? Okay, nice. Oh, I'm waking up. What the hell was that? Oh, jeez.
Strings. Restoring patient memory. Restoring memory.
I love my memory back, please. That's probably not good. Am I gonna come out of potato? Some other kind of vegetable?
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the computer ops staff of the Von Braun.
Hi, Doctor.
You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's
threw
why
up like
you
a liter of
volunteered
blood.
to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now.
Who's they? Hello? A little more information? You know, I am a trained naval officer? Soldier? Well, trained naval personnel. You can give me little details.
Watch out.
Oh.
I'm getting strange readings from
Wow,
that
that's a lot of
radar
blood I
dish
threw up.
outside the window.
Eh?
It's become unstable due to... Move! Take cover!
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not good.
In the cryo recovery suite.
Oh, somebody broke the hell out of this guy. He's got a wrench, though. Thanks for the wrench. Oh, I started with a maintenance tool. Whoops, I pressed escape. Tab to open and close the inventory. Where do I put my wrench? Oh, there we go. Wrenchy. Wichita! I am the Navy. This really does not seem like a very well-maintained place. Ooh, that sounded bad.
The entire sector is depressurized. The vacuum shield won't last
Jeez.
long. Get through a secure airlock before you're sucked into space. Move it!
Okay, jeez. Oh, looks like that guy got shotgunned. It's an audio file. Ah, gotta stop pressing escape. Okay.
Great. Gotta change the access codes out of Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the new code to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
Easy enough. Oh. Hello? Hey! Hey! Little help? Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's what the... I quite literally did not sign up for this.
Warning. Decompression event imminent. Please move immediately to cryo recovery B. Decompression event imminent.
See. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't think I took any fall damage. I need a wrench if I need one.
This power cell is dead. There should be a recharger nearby. Just use it and it will recharge all the power-driven devices in your possession. After you've recharged the cell, plug it into the auxiliary power unit. That should open the airlock door. Be quick about it. The vacuum seals won't hold up much longer.
Way ahead of you, Dr. Polito. Wait, does that mean she can see me?
You've managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've just uploaded you some cybernetic modules. You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room. 1 for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
So yeah, she just gave me a bunch of cyber modules, which are like basically my experience points. I can use them to level up my various skills. Oh yeah, here, it's just like she was saying. Didn't sound good. Ooh, jeez. A couple more dead people. No, there's 4 more cyber mods. So the other thing I'm taking you might see is nanites, which are kind of like currency. I can use them to force hack or purchase things. Psi. Now I need 10 cyber modules to even start getting psi, so I'm probably going to ignore that for now. Weapons. Standard weapons. Heavy weapons, energy weapons. Don't really have enough for that. Okay, I'd like to get some of these, but I only got 8 modules. Let's up my hacking. If I remember correctly, that's fairly important. And my base stats. Successfully use hack, repair, modify. Oh, okay, so yeah, that one level up or year I could have taken where basically I would have done my cyber modules. So let's up that. So I'll spend them all. My hacking is a little better, and my chance to successfully hack is a little better. Oh, audio log.
Hey Doc, a security bot showed up with orders from you to place this grunt into the recovery freezer. I'm no cyber doc, but I know a plant job when I see one. I suppose you know they outlawed R-grade cyber goodies after that fiasco back on Citadel Station. But hey, I just work here, right?
I'm assuming that was me, and so they've given me R-grade cybers, which I guess are illegal, to explain the crazy heads-up interface I can see. That guy didn't say a code. Let's try hacking it. 40% chance. That's not very good. Alright. Nope, fail. Success. Fail. 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 Success. Success. Yeah.
Security access compromised.
Okay,
Security access compromised.
Yes, thank you, computer. You gotta get 3 in a row, in any 3. And I had a 40% chance to succeed on each one. So I got a speed boosters and a brawn boost. Is there any way I can find out what that is? Question mark. Increases my strength by 1% of the charge every 10 seconds. So basically it's a temporary strength increaser. I think just increases how much stuff I can carry. Really, I'm really not happy with the fact that these are just dead people sitting around. out of here. That's a little unnerving, I think. I think this just leads back to where I started. Yeah. What's this button do? Oh, it's just the lights. Alright, let's keep those off for now. Creepy light noise. Elevator it is. But yeah, I guess I'm reacting to this relatively well. Then what I'm supposed to do, just stay in the hold or whatever. Infectious biohazard. I think that's supposed to be a pipe. I'm sure that's nice to see. Wow, lots of... Jeez Louise, that scared the crap out of me. Science sector card. 20 nanites. In case of emergency, break glass. Slugs and a psi hypo, which I'm probably never going to use because I don't have any psi anything. Oh!
Can somebody let me out? I can't find my card. Please, let me out of here.
Now I'm seeing ghosts. I'm sure that's perfectly normal. More shotgun slugs in the wall. Oh my god. He did not go gently into that good night. That's creepy. Ooh. Well, anyway, that's Black Ops Psy-Amp, which is kind of like your magic wand. You needed to use your psychic powers. Oh, okay, so that was... Oh, okay, so yeah, if I was a psychic guy, I could use telekinesis to pull that equipment towards me. I could try to jump that, but I don't think I'm going to. So I think I picked up a key. Side sector, that's good. Oh! There's a guy in there.
Well done. I'm uploading some more modules.
Oh! Oh! Ah, hey buddy! How's it going? Kill me! Jeez Louise. Kill me? It's like from Aliens. Yeah, here's like a robot. Oh! Another one! Come on, buddy, I'll give you a pipe upside the head. Oh, he dodged it. Smart little sucker. Ow! Jeez, that guy actually, when he saw me swinging up for it, he backstepped. An unresearched organ of some kind, and another med hypo. That's good. He actually got a pretty good whack on me. Research object. Can I start researching it? Research skill of 1 required. Okay. I do hear a robot or something. Oh, there's down there. Got like a radar dish in one hand, a missile launcher on the other. Security station. Not much useful here. Critical failure destroys it. Alright, let's give this a go. Fail. Success. Success! Yes! 6 bullets, 21 nanites. Some serious techno tunes. What do we got in here? Liquor. Some chips. Another audio log.
Why is it that no one listens to me? Security protocols on the Xerxes system are clearly immature. Some idiot hacked into the primary data loop last night and made Xerxes sing Elvis Presley songs for 3 hours. I finally had to pull the voice subsystem offline. What would happen if someone with a real agenda got into him?
Yeah, I'm sure that didn't happen. That's not foreshadowing or anything. Alright, well, since I'm hiding in a closet next to the security room, this would probably be a good place to stop. Man, it was a lot more exciting than I remember. A couple good jumps there, mostly just by cheap explosions, but those creatures were pretty creepy, and they definitely look a lot more high-def than I remember thanks to those mods I'm running. Alright, well, tune in next time for more of the adventures of this doomed navalman's wrench run through the depths of corrupted space. Oh, that's cool. Makes a nice clang noise. Alright, anyway, if you like what I got, please like or subscribe below. Thank you, and have a good evening.